Welcome to another 3-day, 2-night adventure. I'm in the forest. I'm camping out, obviously, and I'm here for the purpose of a wild harvest. I'll be hunting grouse and just being in nature, enjoying my time out here. Mr. Riley is with me today. As you can see over my shoulder, I got my canoe in case I want to go for a leisurely paddle. Didn't bring any fishing rod, any fishing gear whatsoever, but I may want to go for a paddle. Welcome to a wild harvest. Welcome to the backcountry. I want to get camp squared away. Once that's done, then I can kick back, relax, and go for a walk. For all 3 days that I'm here, it's like 21, 22 degrees Celsius. It's pretty hot for October. Hi, Riley. What is that? Eh? There's my little camp set up. My tote with a bunch of gear, my cook stuff is still in there. I don't have everything unpacked. There's a wood stove, got my packs, and then there's my bed. A little ground sheet, so I'm not getting undressed in the dirt or whatever. Got something to stand on. Riley, I got an extra blanket for Riley to sleep on too. I don't have it out yet, but underneath here, right, I got my cot, sleep pad to give some cushion, just a cotton blanket and a pillow, and my sleeping bag. I'll take that out later when it's time to go to bed. I'll just open it up and use it like a blanket on top of myself, because it really is, I'm not expecting for things to get overly cold. I can probably go without a fire, without running the wood stove, but I'm still going to prepare in case I want to, like, maybe kill the chill or something like that. Get it, Riley. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Bring it. Come on, Riley. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Okay, come on. Are you like me? When you find an old car in the woods, do you stop and look at it? I always do. I just find it so cool finding vehicles from eras, from years gone by, forgotten memories sitting right back there. This car has got to be 1940s, 1950s at most, I would say. And just sitting here rotting away, and you look at these things, and what always gets me is the chrome. This car has been sitting here for perhaps 50 years or more, who knows, and the chrome is still shiny. You don't see that on today's vehicles, where the chrome is shiny after being exposed to the element for 10 years, never mind perhaps 50, 60 years that this thing's been here. In any case, let's continue on my journey. I got two. I'm happy. I got two. I didn't get to do a lot of hunting today because it was a lot of traveling today, and quite honestly, I'm tired. I'm not going to cook up any of this grouse today. That'll be tomorrow's supper. I'm going to clean these guys up, put them in the cooler, and tomorrow I'm gonna have grouse for supper. Tonight I'm gonna go real easy and simple. So once I get these cleaned up, put away, put you back on, and you can sit down and have a beer with me as we make supper. So on the menu, jasmine rice, really good one, but these are pre-cooked. You can actually tear the bag and just eat it out of the bag, just like that. If you needed to, if you were hungry and you really needed to, you can just tear this and eat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little drop of water in my bush pot in my cup and bring it to a boil and cook this for a couple of minutes. Basically I'm just reheating it, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to supplement the rice with an MRE, and this MRE has in it black beans in a seasoned sauce. All right, this is not the heartiest. Black beans, you know, beans is pretty hearty, but not a whole lot. It's not a big portion. So I'm gonna mix this with that package of jasmine rice, and it's gonna be just awesome because I am too tired to get elaborate. And then, well, I got other stuff in here as well. I'm gonna eat some other stuff tomorrow. Energy bar, Soldier Fuel energy bar. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I may munch on some crackers later, cheese spread and crackers and all that kind of stuff. But even better, when I got up this morning and I made myself a coffee, yeah, for me, my wife left me a Timmy's cookie right next to the coffee machine. Oh, it smells good. So I got a nice cookie for dessert. Thank you so much. My wife takes care of me. All right, let's get started. Yeah. Things are really gonna get hot in tomorrow's supper. Yeah, wait till you see what I'm gonna cook up. I'm not going to give up my secrets, but tomorrow's supper is gonna be wicked. As for tonight, this is awesome. Can't beat it. This will fill the tank. So simple, so easy. When you're tired after a long day like I had today, This is exactly what I wanted. As I sit here eating, I'm looking out into the forest, and I can see through the trees how the sun is beating down into that winding creek. I am only camped out about 100 feet away from the water's edge, and it is so still out here, so quiet. You cannot hear a whisper of nothing. Absolutely dead silence, and without a single bit of a breeze. I think it's going to be a perfect evening to go do a little bit of droning once I'm done my supper. Cold later on tonight and I want to light a fire, you can just throw a match in there, get it going. For now, stays at the ready. Ooh, that's a strong coffee this morning, but that's okay. I like a strong coffee. The sun is coming up, and by the time I'm done my coffee, it'll be a perfect time to go for a walk and go see if there's any birds that are getting active, because they do first thing in the morning. And last night was, I was surprised. I was kind of expecting to maybe not have a fire, just because temperatures are unseasonably warm. However, things got dewy, you know. And this is what happens when you have a tent like this. And I've seen this time and time again with moose camps, where you're building a camp right on the dirt, right on the ground, right in the dirt. That moisture comes up out of the ground, and the tent is capturing that moisture. So my tent walls are all wet. And I've seen this with moose camps, and it usually takes a couple of days of running the wood stove to get the ground dried up, because the moisture just lifts up out of the ground. Hey, it's enough. So my morning walk yielded one bird. Riley lifted two birds, actually, both birds. that the first one he lifted, I never saw where it went, so I didn't have a chance to go harvest that. The second one, he spotted it off the trail, and he went in and he lifted it, went up in the tree, and I took it out. And so yeah, I'm happy. I was expecting to see more birds. It was perfect morning, but it really is early in the season. A little bit too early. I prefer to grouse hunt later in the season when all the leaves are down. Right now the foliage is so thick, I probably walked past a whole bunch of birds this morning and never knew about it. But Riley is learning. One thing I'm discovering, it's a bit difficult for him to grab the bird and carry it out. Like, I'd like to train him where he's going to retrieve it. But he's such a small dog, he doesn't have a mouth big enough to actually grab onto that bird. That's a big bird. But he is lifting them. He's understanding that we're here looking for those birds. And I could tell, like, when he spotted that bird, both birds this morning, he's the one that lifted them. And not by accident, he went after it and flushed it out. So Riley is learning. He's still just a puppy, really. An older puppy, but still a puppy nonetheless, and I'm quite happy. And he's having a blast out here. What an amazing day. As you can see, my attire has changed a little bit. The scenery has changed quite a bit. I couldn't help myself. I'm glad I brought the canoe. I knew the weather was going to be exceptionally warm for this time of year. Absolutely beautiful. I got a light breeze, just enough to chill me down. There's no bugs, no flies, no nothing. And I'm just paddling this nice little river through some marshlands. Great Canadian, Northern Ontario Canadian stuff going on here. And I'm been paddling for about an hour, and I'm going to head back to the tent because I still got to procure some firewood for tonight. And yeah, maybe go for another walk. Actually, I know I'm going to go for another walk this evening, see if I can land a few more birds. I did get one more bird, I believe, since the last time I checked in with the camera. In any case, let's head on back. You guys can enjoy the ride along with me. Let's go back to the tent. Let's continue this little adventure in the Canadian bush. Two more to add to the pile. I'll be cleaning them before I get back to camp. Hey, good boy, Riley. So I got a total of 6 birds there now. Doing okay. Not my bag limit at all, but it's still tomorrow. So I'm going to grab one of the ones that just recently shot. So I'm going to grab one bird. I just took down 2. So I'm going to grab one of those and wash it, clean it, and that's going to hit the frying pan tonight. So let's get started. What am I making? It's going to be a grouse stir fry. It's going to be like fajita style because I'm going to put it in a wrap. Pan sear everything, make a mix, and then transfer it into a wrap. A stir fry, is it a fajita? I'm not sure what it is. What it's going to be is going to be good. That's what it's going to be. Red and orange pepper, smoked Gouda, saute everything in butter. And I got one more ingredient I got to pull out of my cooler. Oh yeah, hot pepper that my wife grew. I got a bunch of these. She grew a whole bunch of hot peppers. So that's a hot one. I'm going to dice that up really fine. Some barbecue sauce is going to go in. Now while I'm processing down my grouse here, I'd just like to say that you may have noticed on this video that not once did I show any shooting of grouse, nor did I show the processing, like the cleaning of the grouse. And the reason why is because if I show that kind of stuff, then my video gets restricted by YouTube. And once YouTube restricts a video, then they don't push that video as much as a video that's not restricted. So for my viewers who enjoy the hunting aspect of it, well, you understand what happened. You don't really need to see it. And for those who don't care to see it, well, this is basically just another camping video, but with a wild meat supper involved. So I got everything sliced up in little strips, just like that. Oh my God, this smell coming off of this is amazing. Okay, let's cut this down right half in two. Alright, let's see if I can do this right. I was never much of a rapper, I was more of a heavy metal guy. And just for the record, I flipped this cutting board the other way, so that way there I don't cross-contaminate my raw food with my cooked food. Damn, that is good. The heat is gradual from that hot pepper, and the heat is very smooth and it's not overpowering. I think it was just perfect amount of hot pepper to go with the orange and the red pepper. And that's the key. I took out the seeds, right? Because I've eaten that stuff before with the seeds. Oh my God, it's too much for me. But this is damn good. Oh my God, this is good. But I got another one to make, so I'm going to eat this, make another one. Catch you all in a few. That was a damn good supper. I really enjoyed that. And equally as important is how much I'm enjoying my coffee. After supper coffee, It just washes it all away, right? Riley has been snoring for an hour and I'm about to do the same thing. I'm gonna light that stove, turn in. It's time to say goodnight, and I'll see you guys in the morning.